Hello, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine. I like to read dark and disturbing things, and today I have a book tag for you. So let's just hop into it. Okay, so I was tagged by Bad is Rad, and if you aren't already following her channel, please do so. I'm gonna link the creator of this book tag down below, as well as Bad is Rad. She has an amazing channel. She is a very sweet and genuine person, and I find that she is very good at being super artsy about certain videos, and it is just a quality I do not possess. So I really enjoy that about her. She's not afraid to go there, and I think she's a lot of fun. So thank you for tagging me. And this is called the How Do You Rate tag. So this is all about how I come up with certain ratings for books. And question one is, how often do you DNF and what makes you DNF? The answer to this is not enough. I do not DNF enough. And I used to never, ever DNF. I figured, like, I'm not a quitter. I've already started this book. I might as well finish it. And a lot of times I don't DNF because I've already gotten so far within a book. I'm like, oh, I'm already this far. I might as, like, if I'm over halfway and it's not super long, I might as well keep going. Maybe things get better. I think I'm always afraid I'm going to miss out. But I have DNF'd a couple books, and I need to do that a little bit more often because I have so many books that I want to read. Why waste time reading books that I'm just not into? And it doesn't mean it's a bad book. It might just not be a book that's for me or for me at this time. So what makes me DNF? I think if I know there's going to be no redeemable qualities about the book, and it's not for like a readathon or a read along or something like that, I definitely need to get better about it, because life is too short to read books that you're just not into. Number two, do you rate books 1 star? I have not. I have never rated a book 1 star that I can remember. And probably the reason for that is if I'm going to rate something 1 star, I might as well DNF it. And then I probably won't rate it unless, I guess, if I was so offended by something. It hasn't happened, but yeah, I think I would more likely DNF it before I rated it 1 star. What is a 2-star book to you? Now that is the lowest rating I've ever given anything, a 2-star rating. And it just means that there was something in the book so problematic that I could not get over it. And the rest of the book did not make up for it. I'm looking at you, The Ring and The Slob. Books like that I understand are meant to be horror, but I'll pick on The Slob for this instance. I knew what I was going into when I started reading that book. I knew it was going to be disgusting. I knew it was going to be violent, all those things. Those are not the reasons I rated that book so low. There was a lot of problematic things that happened right at the end of the book that I could not get over and made 0 sense to the story. And I was just like, is this just in your like homophobic agenda or something? I don't know why you put that in there. I don't know why someone, a friend, someone, anyone in your life didn't say, maybe you should leave that part out. Like, it doesn't add to the story, and it just made you look like a jerk. So, that will make me rate something 2-star. Probably a 2-star book for me is a book that I wish that I had DNF'd and I did not. Number 4, is a 3-star book a good book to you? That really depends. I would say generally no. A 3-star book is a book that I thought was meh, it was okay. I am not going to remember it. I didn't hate it. There was nothing horrible about it, but there was also nothing great about it. The exception that I think I'm saying that depends is that sometimes I'll read little novellas, like on KU, that are kind of like B horror movies where I had a good time, but is it a good book? Like, probably not. Like, that's probably worth 3 stars. Doesn't mean I hated it. I might have still had a good time, but I know that it's not for everyone, or it's not changing the world in any great way. But it could be a fun, silly time. Number 5, what does 4 stars mean to you? Now, I feel like I'm kind of stingy with my ratings. So 4 stars to me means I really liked it. It wasn't a 5 star. I wasn't like completely blown away, but I really liked it. And maybe possibly upon rereading it, I might think more highly of it. Or maybe there was just 1 or 2 things that I wish were a little different. But to me, a 4 star means really good. Not excellent, but pretty damn good. Number 6, do you give half-star ratings? Absolutely, absolutely. I wish you could give half-star reads on Goodreads. I will just always put it in the thing because to me, there's a huge difference between a 3-star and a 4-star book. Sometimes I'll even give quarter star, not very often, but where I'm like, this was so close to being a 4-star or so close to being a 5-star, but not, just so you could differentiate it from one 4-star read to another. Number 7 is, do you rate 5 stars often? And what do 5-star books have? Oh, what do 5-star books do to make you rate them that high? I do not rate 5 stars very often. To me, a 5-star book is perfection. Perfection to me doesn't mean I think everybody will love it, but like I would not change a thing about it. I loved the book. I am excited about it. I want to tell people to read it. I love it. So the thing that those books have is just that little extra something that puts it over the top for me. Maybe there are a lot of quotes in there that I really loved that I will carry around in my brain. Maybe there are very vivid scenes. Maybe there's something that made me feel some emotions. Maybe it's just one of those books that you're just like, holy shit. Like sometimes you just put it down when you read something, you're just like, holy shit, that was amazing. And to me, there's not that many that do it. And I feel like I know there's a lot of people that give tons of 5-star ratings, but for me, that is really what sets them apart from the rest. And then the 4-star books for me are the ones that are like, I really, really like those, but they just didn't like pow. They didn't pow me. All right, number 8, has your ratings of books changed over the years? I think probably so. I have probably only been reading books for a few years, or really, I guess, consistently for the last several years. And I think I started off with a lot of playing it safe, a lot of 3.5 stars, but there are a lot of 3.5 star books. I feel like I need to be a little bit more giving when it comes to books that I enjoy and not be scared to say that was a 5-star book or that was a 4. I also have to be a little more harsh, and I'm starting to do that where I guess I recently rated a book 2.5 stars on Goodreads, and then the author commented on it, and it made me feel horrible. And I was just like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be harsh, but I feel like you should be honest. And it is just my opinion. Just because I didn't care for something doesn't mean it's not a good book or it's not a book that a lot of other people are gonna like. But sometimes I feel bad, but I shouldn't. It's just an opinion. And then number 9, the last one, is where do you record ratings? And I record them both in my reading journal, but the first place that I'm probably going to put them is on Goodreads. I have started using Storygraph as well, but I am not, there's just too many places to be putting ratings, and most of the people I know are on Goodreads. So I have been doing it on Goodreads. And then I try once a month to update my Storygraph to see if I can get into that, because you can do half stars there. So anyway, this was a lot of babbling about how I rate books. I'm going to tag a few people down below. Feel free, if I don't tag you, to go ahead and do this tag. Consider yourself tagged. I feel bad tagging too many people because I don't want them to feel obligated to do it. Obviously, this is just for fun if you feel like doing it. But thank you very much for Bad is Rad for tagging me. I do appreciate it. And have a great day, guys. Stay spooky. Bye.